astronaut to ride the Suzuki rotary engine motorcycle, the RE5, was Captain Ed Mitchell. Mitchell, the lunar module pilot for the Apollo 14 mission, was the sixth man to walk on the surface of the moon. Now he serves as a consultant to national and international corporations on exploring human potential engineering and future alternatives. For enjoyment, Mitchell is a sportsman and motorcycle rider. His years of extensive technical training give him a critical appreciation for engine design, technology, and performance.
Thinks about it. But from my point of view, the reduction in vibration is one of the more significant aspects of the rotary engine as far as the motorcycle application is concerned.
Mitchell's experience with Wankel aircraft engines prepared him for quick comprehension of the technical and theoretical aspects of Suzuki's rotary engine.
The cycle is the same on this as a reciprocating engine, except it's mechanized differently. Considering this chamber here, we're now beginning the intake stroke. We've now completed the intake stroke. Start the compression stroke at this point. Come around to the ignition point. Start the power stroke. Continue the power stroke in this chamber to this point. And then begin the exhaust stroke here, exhausting the gases out through the exhaust. And we have completed the cycle.
Not only did Mitchell explore the Suzuki rotary engine in theory, he took it apart and reassembled it. He, along with Suzuki engineers and technicians, must be considered among America's leading experts on the Suzuki rotary engine.
I think the most intriguing aspect of the rotary engine is getting away from the pistons and the linear motion that you find in a normal piston engine. The smooth application of power, the reduction in the moving parts, and the reduced levels of vibration are extremely intriguing.
But Ed Mitchell didn't stop his investigation of the rotary engine and the RE5 Suzuki motorcycle with teardown and reassembly. He wanted to ride the RE5, and he wanted to ride it on the famed road racing course at Riverside Raceway in California.
Double control throttle.
His checkout may not have been up to mission control standards, but it was thorough.
Okay, I'm anxious to try it. Covers in there. Picture cover in there.
The astronaut, Captain Ed Mitchell, was impressed.
Smooth. And good deceleration when you come off the throttle. Good torque at low RPM. But mostly it's really smooth.
About comfort and handling.
Good and stable. It's more stable than several of the others we've worked with. Good and solid at high speeds and low speeds. Nice maneuverable. Doesn't frighten you at all.
Sounds like you're pretty happy with it.
Feels very good.
The RE5 motorcycle does feel very good. And much of the smoothness must be credited to the Suzuki rotary engine, which has been described as being both simple and sophisticated. Simple because it has so few moving parts, a rotor and an eccentric shaft. Sophisticated because of the technology Suzuki applied to adapt the already successful NSU Wankel rotary principle to the motorcycle. Some of the technology is obvious to the eye, such as the 3 peripheral intake ports that were designed to assure high performance and smooth running throughout the speed range. The larger port is fitted with a butterfly valve, which opens only at higher engine revolutions. Not so visible is the composite electrochemical material process called CEM, a new plating technique utilized by Suzuki to overcome high wear on the inner surface of the rotor housing. For reliability, Suzuki uses specially designed 3-element apex seals which seek and hold the exact tolerances along the inner rotor housing. Result, more efficient engine operation, longer engine life. But the Suzuki RE5 is more than a rotary engine mounted on a touring bike frame. Unique to the RE5 is the weather-sealed instrument pod. A turn of the key reveals the instrument cluster and check lights for monitoring fuel and oil levels, oil pressure, turn signals, and high and low beams. Electric start is standard. Gear positions are indicated by a neutral monitor light and a digital shift indicator. Familiar features of the RE5 include many of the technological advances pioneered by Suzuki. It is liquid-cooled like the Suzuki GT750, a feature now proven in millions of miles of travel on United States highways. The front brakes are dual hydraulic discs, powerful and big to match the performance of the RE5. Rear shocks are 5-way adjustable so that the ride can be adjusted to the rider and the road conditions. Power is transmitted through a 5-speed constant mesh transmission. But the unique torque characteristics of the rotary engine mean less shifting. But most of all, the RE5 is a comfortable touring bike starting with a low vibration rotary engine. So little vibration that no rubber bushings are required to isolate it from the frame. Noise is reduced with this twin shell exhaust. Cool air flows through here, helping to dissipate heat and noise. The seat is large and comfortable. And the wheelbase of the RE5 is 59 inches for extra bumpy road surfaces and, of course, a smoother ride for the long-distance tourer. RE5 has the features a reliable touring motorcycle needs, including a 12-month or 12,000-mile warranty on all internal engine and transmission components. Captain Mitchell, astronaut engineer and enthusiast, feels the Suzuki RE5 is a milestone for the serious motorcycle sportsman.
Since exploring the surface of the moon with the Apollo 14 mission, I've retired from the space program. And now I'm exploring new ideas and new products, which I believe make a significant contribution to our way of life here on Earth. I've spent a great deal of time studying the Suzuki rotary engine motorcycle, the RE5. As an alternative mode of transportation for touring and economy, a motorcycle makes good sense. And Suzuki's application of the Wankel rotary engine to a motorcycle represents the highest achievement in motorcycle design, engineering, and craftsmanship.
Suzuki RE5, rotary engine motorcycle. A new concept in touring motorcycles for the rider who has always reached for the moon and finally has a way of getting there.